Yeah, good day. Today we're looking at this. Very exciting, isn't it? This little dooberwacky here, little screw, came with a spare one, which sits in this little unit here. And of course, that is the release plate, the quick release plate that fits inside the monopod that I've got, the Jie Yang Fluid Head monopod. I'll show you that now. It comes in this wonderful little case here. I might get that. That's my little lens cover. It shouldn't be there. I'll get that out of the way. This is the Jie Yang case that it comes in. It's pretty impressive. It's a nylon base. It's got a big zipper on it. Even the zipper itself has the logo. So you've got the. I don't know if you can see that. Probably I might have to do another shot of it. It's got the Jie Yang logos on it. Bit hard to read there, but they do have it. It comes with a little shoulder strap on it, as you can see here. Very handy. I've been using this for a couple of months now, and I am very impressed with it. I originally bought it because it has a fluid head that can be removed, and I intended to use it on my tripod. And I finished up. I think I might be using this as a permanent replacement. My tripod is 45 years old, just for the heck of it. Now, inside this particular case, you've got a couple of Velcro straps holding things in place. So we pull that out. We've got the handle, which is quite nice. It's got a little adjuster on it. Just give it a twist. You can sort of zip it in and out to whatever length you want. Yeah, so it's pretty impressive. I'll pop this to the side and I'll get the actual unit itself out. Get rid of that. Pop it away, out of the way. Okay, so there's the monopod. The head, which is the fluid head, which I'll be looking at in a few seconds. But before we get to that, we'll start with the base unit itself. You've got a traditional rubber strop down the bottom here, which is usable as a standard tripod, or standard monopod I should say. You've also got feet on it, which is very, very handy. So you can actually stand it up. It takes the weight of the camera quite nicely. With the addition of this, I'll just bring this forward a little bit so you can see it. With the addition of this little hand grip, you can sort of plonk your hand through there and support yourself on this rubber grip, and just it doesn't drop out of your hand. It's actually held in place quite nicely. But getting back to the bottom bit, you've got an adjuster down the bottom here. If you loosen that up, you can actually swing this around. It's physically sitting on a ball joint, which I'll just turn around for you, and you can have a bit of a look so you can see the ball joint in there. It swivels quite nice. You lock it in place with this little thread here, and once that's locked in place, it holds it in a nice 90-degree angle. The unit itself, again, it's a carbon fibre base. To pop the legs back in if you don't want them in position, you've got a little mechanism here. Just pull that forward and it folds. Same on each of the legs. You just pull forward, fold, pull forward, fold, and that closes them up. The monopole, to open it up, you just simply screw, pops out, screw, pop out, so on and so on each of the lengths. So pretty impressive. You can adjust it well and truly to mind-boggling height. Okay, I extended it to its full height so you can actually see. I'll move it over here so you can get a bit of light on it, give you an idea where the physical camera sits, and I'm standing beside it, and I'm 5'10½", so it's a pretty high unit. For me it's way too high up there, so dropping it down. And what I was saying earlier about the having this little bit of a extended arm, I personally love it because you can tighten it up, slide it up under your arm here. It gives you a bit of support. You put your camera on top, hand through here, and you have got a rock solid area to actually move around and do your pans with. I'll show you a video I did earlier today with it, and you make up your own mind on it. Now onto the head, which is what we're really looking at. We have a locking mechanism, which is this little one here, so you can actually lock it to stop it from rotating left and right. Tighten that up and that holds it in place. You have a tensioning device left and right hand side, so it's personal choice. This basically all this does is just lock the tilt in position. It doesn't lock the pan. that's the one that locks the pan. You can turn it on if you want to increase the tension a little bit, but really you're wasting your time on it, to be quite honest. It's not necessary. The handle itself, as you probably already noticed, you've got fittings on either side, so you can actually mount the handle this side or you can mount it the other side. It's personal choice. I'm being right-handed, so I would go on the right-hand side. Now, I've just got it sitting in here very lightly. You'll notice that you've got a meshing mechanism here for your teeth. It's a very, very good idea, actually. That little bit of plastic in the middle is basically, well, it's disposable, so to speak. It saves you wrecking your metal contacts between the two. You can adjust this to whatever angle is suitable for yourself. You just lock it in back in position by turning that a couple of times and the handle will sort of stay in place. The unit has a little bubble float in here. Now, initially I did not think I would ever use that because I thought it'd be too awkward to get to, but strangely enough I do use it. I find it very handy. So that is a definite plus. The head itself, which is this little plate, just simply slides in, right, and quick release mechanism. You press that in to lock it in place. It sort of can't slide out. If you want to remove it, you just press the button and she slides out. To lock the plate in position to stop it from sliding around like that, you just turn that little mechanism there, and once that's in position, she's locked. It's surprising, the movement in this thing. It's got a fair bit of resistance in it, so as you twist, it just flows beautifully. It's probably easier for me to show you a video rather than sort of try and demonstrate this here. Just turning it is pretty boring, sort of watching that. So we'll take it outside and have a little look at some of the videos I've done earlier with it. Okay, I'm using the monopod at the moment. I'm standing on a little tiny bridge. Just do a bit of a pan here for you. Yeah, I thought while I was out here I might as well bring along the monopod with me, and we'll set it up and do a pan shot with it, just to give an idea of what it can do. Okay, we're sitting on the monopod at the moment by Jie Yang. I'm going to do a pan and we'll see how it compares to the standard tripod I just used earlier. See, pretty smooth. I've just taken my hand off and let it go by itself. Bring it the other way now and point it down a little bit. And I'll let go of the handle. So what you're seeing at the moment is just the auto levelling within the unit itself. It's not bad. I'm pretty impressed. Just resting the camera up against the tree on the monopod. Just popping it over to the side, doing a bit of a reveal. Not a really good spot where I am. This is got one foot higher than the other, so just rotating it gently from one side to the other. I'm using the monopod at the moment, and I'm just going to sort of bring it back on a bit of an angle to give you an idea of what it can do. Must admit, I'm very impressed with it. Yeah, the wind is that strong it just blew my camera over, so I think at this point I'll have to stop. Oh, nearly forgot. The bag itself has got little enclosure in here, which you can actually pop things in. So I'll just try and, a bit hard to sort of see it, but there it is there. So it's got a zipper on it, so you can actually close over. I've got the spare screw sitting in there at the moment, so you can pop obviously your warranty and bits and pieces in there. It's whatever you fancy. It's not bad.